Hey Pisces, and welcome to your spiritual messages for the month of September. And of course, any of the time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages is always to be timeless. And if for some reason this reading doesn't resonate at all, please don't forget to check out the placements, because according to the astrology in the sky, you could be resonating with another placement than just your sun sign. So be sure to check your moon, rising, Venus, or Mars if that's the case. And if you ever feel guided to get a reading from me, I do have them available. You can check out all my information in my description box below. But basically, I do $25 readings of either love or personal. So I just have two basic readings, which is what I have here on YouTube. But if you want it just for you, I definitely recommend getting a reading if you ever feel like you want to get to the bottom of things and not keep wondering what is actually happening in your life, right? So I offer $25 personal readings such as this one here, and $25 love readings as the other format that I do here on YouTube. So it's completely up to you if you ever feel guided to get a reading from me. Just wanted to put that out there because I've noticed I don't really say that, but I'm always open for readings, and just wanted to start mentioning that in my introductions here because I feel like it'll really get the message out there to people. So all my information is always in my description box below, such as my social media as well. So you can message me on anything. I have Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and my Gmail. So feel free to hit me a message or send me a message with any question you may have even. I'd love to hear from you guys. So without further ado, let's get on with the reading. So as always, I'm going to be pulling what's at your center, what's crossing you, what's crowning you, what's rooting you, your recent past, and what you need to know. And I do have two decks here that are going to help me get a better understanding of what's going on and what you need to know. I have the Higher Self Oracle and the Lightworker Oracle. All right, so get comfortable. This reading's going to last about 25 minutes, I'd say. So let's see what's going on with Pisces. I just realized I put the wrong crystal in the wrong deck. All well. Okay. All right, Pisces. What's going on with Pisces during this time? What is at their center? Ooh, okay. We have the Eight of Swords. That's not supposed to be in the reverse because my deck was upside down. But I think it was Capricorn who had this card there in the same spot. So you could have Capricorn in your chart. If you do, I suggest watching that reading. There could be messages for you there as well. What's crossing you is the Five of Wands. Interesting. Yeah, I'm kind of getting a similar feeling from Capricorn. Crowning is the Ace of Swords. All right. One card, please. We have the Hangman popping up though, and I didn't get to see what the other card was. Okay, just one card. Whoa. What is rooting Pisces? Justice. Beautiful. Okay. So things are working out in your favor, Pisces, whether you recognize that or not. Recent past. The Wheel. Beautiful. We have Sagittarius energy here and Libra energy. What do they need to know? High Priest. Okay. This card was trying to pop up, so there you have it. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. All right, so you could have fire sign in your chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Strong masculine energy coming through here. So that could be you or someone you've been dealing with. But I feel like this is mostly you. I feel like you've been getting this nudge to really go after your passions, your desires. But for some reason, you feel blocked. It could be that Eight of Swords over here and the Five of Wands. You could be letting your mind get the best of you, and you know, like let's say for example you want to go after something, but then your mind starts to play tricks on you and you think like, oh, I'm not good, there's too much competition, I won't be successful. So that could be a battle you're going within yourself right now. So let me see what this King of Wands is about. Nine of Wands, yeah. Victim mentality, right? So I feel like you used to be confident and something happened that made you lose your confidence. Yeah, Five of Pentacles could have been a feeling of lack. Something could have happened that made you feel like you lost everything. And there's feelings of insecurity and doubt behind that. But I feel like you're trying to pick up the pieces here. You're trying to work through that. But it has not been easy. It has not been easy. It could also be that a King of Wands did this to you. A King of Wands could have ghosted you and left you feeling like you have to protect yourself and not really let anybody in. But that's kind of leaving you now here where you're kind of a bit of a storm, a tornado, where things are just rapidly moving in your mind, but I don't think they're serving you any good. So let's go ahead and get into it and see what's going on here. But what's at your center is the Eight of Swords. So I feel like there's something that you're quite not able to move on from, but it's all in your head. That's always what the Eight of Swords represents, is that it's always in your head. It's not the truth. Okay, I feel like you know the truth, you see the truth, but this energy here really blocks you from seeing it. And with the Five of Wands as a crossing energy, yeah, it could be other people in your life that are influencing this overthinking. You know, maybe there's people in your life that don't make you feel secure. They make you feel inadequate. Okay, there could be jealousy, competition, things like that, or a lot of fighting. And the fighting leaves you, you know, kind of stuck in your head. So let's see what's going on here. Eight of Swords. Okay, you're trying to put an end to this, though. It could be mind games as well that are getting in the way of your best potential here. King of Swords. Wow. So you could have Aquarius in your chart. But I feel mostly that there's this energy of you knowing that you have to get serious with yourself. With that King of Swords, this is getting down to business. This is getting shit done, right? And I feel like you know what's best for you. And I feel like you're already at that point where you know that this overthinking and mind games is just not serving you anymore. So it's easier to put an end to it because you know it's not serving you, right? But I want to see what this is. What is... Even though this is ending, I want to know what... the Eight of Swords is about. Nine of Swords. Yeah, it's just fears. It's just doubt. It's stress. But yeah, Eight of Pentacles, you're working on it, like I said. You're learning from your mistakes, I guess is the best way to put it. You're gradually moving up, right? You went from the Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords to the King of Swords because you're learning through your pain, your sadness, your sorrow, but it's making you stronger and wiser, right? The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords have both been through a lot, and they're cold and detached for a reason. So I feel like that's how you're acting right now. Maybe in the past you were really emotional and you just felt like people were taking advantage of you. People weren't really respecting you. So you were basically saying enough is enough. And yeah, maybe you were in this victim mentality for quite some time because of the things people have done to you. But you're putting an end to that and you're saying enough is enough. And you're not budging anymore. You're not taking anyone's crap anymore. Okay, because what's crowning you is the Ace of Swords. You know what your truth is, and I feel like your truth is to be this strong person. Pisces are very empathetic, compassionate, and if not careful, people will push your buttons until they can, right? People and push your boundaries too. If you don't set any boundaries, people are going to walk all over you, so you have to be really careful with that. And I feel like that's what you've been learning during this time, to set those boundaries and stand firm. And that's your truth here. That's what's going to bring you justice. That's what's going to bring you balance. But there is this energy of fear and doubt that is surrounding you that you feel like has been holding you back. But I don't think it's going to hold you back anymore with that World card. I feel like it was just a cycle you had to go through. So let's see what this Ace of Swords is about. Yeah, exactly. Justice. coming up here twice. You already know the truth. You already see the truth. This is just confirmation. Six of Cups. It could be something about your past trying to come to the forefront here that has been making you feel this stressed out. Maybe something from your past, you know, created some type of disappointment, sadness, betrayal that caused you to be in this energy of fear and doubt. But you're putting an end to that. I see you putting an end to that. I see you not taking that crap anymore. You're not letting your past define you anymore. Where it once did, it's just, like I said, you're setting those boundaries and you're just saying enough is enough. Okay, because what's also reading you is the Justice card. So what you're hoping and praying for here, for this truth to come out, for this justice to come out, it's coming out. It's already here. Right? And like I said at the beginning, things are happening the right way for you, whether you realize it or not. Justice is here, whether you realize it or not. The Three of Cups. So it could have to do with friendships or relationships, however it resonates for you, where you felt like your friendships or relationships were causing this stress on you, this fear and doubt. It was a lot of overthinking about some situation here with the friendship of sorts. But that's what's coming to the forefront. That's what's being brought to justice here. And you don't have to overanalyze it. You don't have to constantly overthink the situation, because it's not serving you when you do that. You have to get out of that mindset. Okay, because whatever it is that you're thinking about in this energy where you're feeling fearful, that's not the truth. That's just in your head. Okay, so let's see, let's get a little bit deeper. I guess nothing wants to come out. There it is. The Lovers. Okay, yeah. So it's about a romantic connection for a lot of you. But this connection is going to move in a new direction. We have the Fool here. So this is about a new beginning. Let me clarify this up here and see what pops up. King of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with an earth sign or have earth in your chart. With the High Priestess. Alright, things are getting juicy here, Pisces. Let me get one more card. Seven of Swords. Okay. Yeah, whatever's been happening here with your connection, with your significant other perhaps, all of this stuff that made you feel like you can't trust them, that there's a lot of fear and a lot of trust issues, that's what's being brought to a balance here. That's where a lot of you are going to see justice. Okay, it could have been that this person betrayed you in some way, deceived you in some way, kept secrets from you in some way, but that's all going to be brought to light. That's not going to be an issue anymore. Okay, because what you're hoping for here with the Ace of Swords, Justice, and King of Pentacles, I feel like you're hoping for somebody who is loyal and dedicated. And I feel like you have that. I feel like it's there. Let me see what else pops up here. The Hanged Man. We have Pisces energy. Queen of Cups. I feel like the Queen of Cups is you. Let me clarify this Three of Cups. The Fool. Yeah, I just get this energy that you're going to have a new beginning with the person that you've been with. Okay, whether they betrayed you or deceived you, or maybe if that was just in your head, that's what's going to be brought to light here. You're going to start to see things from a different perspective. I feel like you're going to start to see that a lot of the things you were telling yourself was just self-sabotaging stuff. Maybe you have trust issues and that's what was happening here. But there's going to be a new direction in this connection with the Three of Cups and the Fool. I feel like there's going to be a reconciliation of sorts with this person, because we did see the Six of Cups too. So I feel like there is going to be some type of reconciliation of the past, but not having the past repeat itself in another cycle that doesn't mean anything. I feel like it's bringing justice to you. So whatever happens in your life in the next coming months, it's meant to happen. So take it however this resonates for you. Okay, because I feel like you are connected to someone significant here with the Lovers, but there's this energy of self-sabotaging the connection because of fear and doubt is kind of what I feel here. Okay, so let's keep moving. I hope that made sense. All right, so recent past is the Wheel. So there has been a lot of changes here. There's been a lot of unexpected shifts, and that could be why this energy is starting to gradually transform itself, and you could be changing as well in this energy. I feel like there's no need to fear, because the Wheel has your back, right? Things are always going to shift and change as they're meant to. You kind of just have to go with the flow and not get so worked up about it when it's happening, when the changes are occurring. I don't know why your cards are struggling to come out. The Wheel. What can you tell me about the Wheel? Six of Cups. Yeah, see? Here's that card that wanted to come out. Ten of Wands. So there's going to be some reconciliation of your past. But like I said, it's going to change. It's not going to repeat itself. I feel like for a lot of you, this has been very stressful. This has been very burdensome. Okay. And maybe a lot of you were thinking like, oh, this person's never going to change. This person is not good for me. You know, this person has been putting me through a lot. But I feel like a lot of that has to do with how you were perceiving the connection. Was this connection being perceived through an open-minded lens, or was it being seen through fear and doubt and overthinking, right? So like I said, take it as it resonates for you. I might not be making sense to a lot of you, but I hope somebody out there understands what I'm trying to say. Okay. So what you need to know is the High Priest. I feel like you can trust whatever it is that is happening in your life right now. If there is somebody in your life telling you like, you know, I'm who I say I am, you can trust me, I am dedicated and loyal, whatever that means to you, if it's somebody else, if it's just you within yourself, your own beliefs and morals about what it is that you're doing with your life, then you can trust yourself. There's no need to fear what you're telling yourself. There's no need to doubt your intuition, ultimately. Judgment, exactly. Exactly. So that truth that needs to be revealed is going to reveal itself. You just got to sit back and relax. Don't stress about it. It's going to happen. Okay, this awakening is going to occur. If it hasn't already, I feel like it definitely has been. Okay, an awakening is occurring here. And I feel like it has to do with your beliefs for a lot of you. with what it is that you tell yourself. And, that's really important, because what we tell ourselves every single day is going to map out our life little by little. So if you're constantly living in this fear-based mentality, it's not going to get you anywhere. But I feel like you're starting to recognize that, and you're changing that about yourself. It could even be, mindsets and belief systems that you've had as a child that are starting to shift right now. Like letting go of generational trauma, things of that nature, that you still carry them onto your relationships now. You could be guilt shaming, guilt tripping somebody in your current life right now because your past made you carry that into your present. But I feel like that's what's being brought to the light here. Let me get one more card. Yeah, exactly. The Guru and the Five of Cups. Yeah, Five of Cups is past wounds, old wounds. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like something in your past happened, whether as a child or just any time in your life, where it made you reserved, it made you go cold, it made you not trust anybody. But this has been blocking you this entire time. So if you feel like you've been having this shift where you can open yourself up and trust the people around you, go ahead and do that. It's safe to trust the people around you. It's safe to bring those walls down. Your past is not you. Don't bring the past into the present, right? Seek ways to help yourself in trying to unpack anything that made you feel like you have to be closed off and detached. Okay? So I hope that made sense, Pisces. It was a little all over the place, but I hope someone out there got the message. All right, so let's see. Let's get from the Higher Self Oracle and see what your higher self would like to tell you regarding this message. Exactly. Phoenix Rising. I feel like you always get this message in some shape, way, or form. Follow the signs. I feel like you could be receiving signs, but because your own mind keeps playing tricks on you, you ignore the signs. Because, again, you could be scared of them. You could be thinking that it's not going to work out the way that you'd expect. Balance your lower chakras. Okay, so there is this need to ground yourself. Okay, especially with that Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords, that's like way up in the ethers. That's like in the crown chakra area. So if you have this feeling of overthinking, tap yourself on your shoulders, try to bring yourself back to earth, because they could be either, I feel like they're probably underactive, your lower chakras, and that has to do with a lot of trying to ground yourself. So definitely try to find ways to ground yourself. I feel like that'll really help you see the truth, see what you've been trying to understand this entire time, and you are safe from all harm. Yeah, see, so it's okay to open up and trust the energy around you. All right, Pisces, so let's go ahead and get into the Light Worker Oracle and see what messages we have for you there. Okay, there's a lot coming out here, but that one came out very confidently over here, so I'm going to take this one. Trust in the Plan, number 13. All right. In preparation for radical growth, there can be temporary disorder and chaos. Whilst the mind may worry that something is going wrong, the spirit knows that this is a way for the old to disassemble so the new can be formed. Although you may feel out of control during such times, you do not need to resist the process. There is no need to attempt to impose your own sense of order upon the greater plan. You do not need to seek solutions, for there is no problem here in need of solving. What has been is being cleared away in preparation for the next chapter in your life. Have faith, all is well. Do not fear. You may see the life you have known appears to be ending. You may find that the things you used to do or the way you used to think no longer seem as relevant as they once were. You may feel your relationships and friendships are changing. Some may even be ending. Perhaps you find you no longer have the energy or motivation to keep certain relationships going in your life. However, your energy is meant to be withdrawing from what it once supported. This is not an abandonment or betrayal. It is not selfish. It is honest. When you trust in your spiritual growth, all that happens is love. That means that even an apparent loss always serves love, whether that is immediately obvious or not. It is sometimes necessary for both parties to become free to live their true destiny. Life is a loving, creative journey for your soul. That means there will be times when the very thing you have worked towards needs to crumble, so that the next evolution of your soul manifestation upon the earth can take place. It is natural, and although it can be challenging to trust in a greater creative process during times when it seems as though there is only chaos and confusion, you are strong enough spiritually to do so. To feel peace during such times, you must trust in your own inner knowing over what appears to be. You are divinely scheduled to evolve at this point in your life. You can sense an exciting growth phase happening. Can you sense an exciting growth phase happening for you? There is another way for you to live, to be, to thrive, and love in this world, and you are rapidly heading towards it. This is a time to surrender control and allow a higher power to direct your course. Many exciting new opportunities, situations, and connections will come into your life as a result of what you are experiencing now. It is all part of a greater divine intelligence unfolding in loving service to your own sacred life path. Have faith and stay true to your spiritual principles. Trust in an unfolding higher plan. Know that all changes in your life serve your higher good. The universe knows what you need and is in the process of delivering it to you now. All is happening for a greater purpose. You can flow with the changes in loving trust. Your perfect time for resurrection will follow this deconstruction, and it will occur in the perfect way. I call upon the loving genius of divine order that is manifesting itself in my life now. I have gratitude for the grace, compassion, truth, and liberation that is expressing itself through the changes now happening or soon to happen in my life. Thank you for always guiding me onto my truest and most joyful path. I ask through unconditional love for assistance, insight, and support to help me trust in the plan of love unfolding in my life. I ask for this same gift for all living beings. Through divine grace and my own free will, so be it. All right, Pisces, I hope you enjoyed that message. It was a beautiful, beautiful message. I hope it brought you the clarity and insight that you are looking for. If it did, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell button to get notifications when I post. Thank you so much, as always, for watching my videos and supporting me and being here with me throughout all my ups and downs. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you again, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.